Thank you, Mr. President. Please, can you come forward and give your inaugural speech? Thank you.
The immediate past president, Alhaji Ismaila Muhammadu Zakari, the doyen of the accountancy profession, Mr. Akintola Williams. Please permit me to stand on existing protocol so that we save time. I just quickly want to recognize two people here. Idowu, Executive Director of Bank of Industries. They've been very, very strategic for us in terms of our entrepreneurship development. Round of applause for them, please. And Dr. Awa Ibrahim. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The investiture ceremony and my decoration with the signal of office, which you just witnessed, are the climax of the statutory activities which commenced on the floor of Council on March 29, 2018, when I was formally elected as the 54th President of the Institute. My election was again revalidated at yesterday's Council special meeting. By this formal investiture, the seal of authority has been affixed to that process this afternoon. The journey to this historic day actually commenced during the 2014-15 presidential year, when I was nominated and subsequently elected as the second Deputy Vice President of this great institute. Since then, I've had the greatest exposure into the sophisticated governance processes of our institute. Without doubt, therefore, this 3-year tutelage has prepared me eminently for the huge responsibility of providing leadership to over 45,000 strong, seasoned professionals and enormous tasks ahead. The credit for this internet democracy, the resilient, time-tested, and seamless succession process of our institute, which has served us for over 5 decades, goes to these distinguished men and women of honor, our founding fathers and mothers, our revered past presidents. Sitting to my left, whose collective ingenuity and willingness to build an enduring institution is unrivaled. The greatness of these men and women lie in their virtuosity. Their uncommon foresight gave birth to this independent, self-financing, and visionary institution, a legacy that we, the beneficiaries, are proud to inherit and defend. Our revered past presidents, your presence here today, and you can see they are here in good number, demonstrate not only your joy and abiding faith in this succession process, but also your delight at witnessing another unfolding era in the development of our great institute. As President J.F. Kennedy observed, we must find time to stop and thank people who make a difference in our lives. Let me proudly declare that you collectively make a difference in the lives of successful of chartered accountants. I personally feel fulfilled, not only because I will be the voice and face of the institute and profession for the next 12 months, but because the decision I took in 1976 to leave public sector, where I was a food and drug inspecting officer under the Food and Drugs Decree, now known as NAFDAC, in Kaduna office, to take up appointments as an article clerk in Coopers and Libra. The precursor of today's PwC has paid off handsomely. My colleagues at the time were most uncomfortable with my leap into the dark. For me, the vision was clear, achievable, and the key to the treasure world of professional accountancy, of being the conscience of society. The towering image of the revered doyen, his rare but rich and profound views on public, professional, and resource management issues, his demeanor and stature in society were more than enough evidence and justification for my decision. I most especially appreciate Otumba Olushola Shembore. Can you stand up for recognition, please? He interviewed me. Four of us graduates went for interview. Only 2 of us were taken on that day. That was when the journey started, from chemistry to the world of accountancy. I also wish to appreciate past presidents, COO Oyediran, Chief Faleye, and late Chief Ebenezer Oke, who were the senior partners in the firm at that time. Everything was based on merit, though Mr. Oyediran is from Ofa. Throughout my stay in Coopers and Libra, I never worked to him for anything. I never introduced myself. In fact, not until about 15 years that I left Coopers, when I met him at a friend's function, Dr. Tunde Sholeye, who happens to be my primary school mate. That was the day I first introduced myself that I'm from Ofa. Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, it was during my 5-year stint with Coopers and Libra that I qualified in 1980 and was subsequently admitted into membership of ICAN. In my premier regulator of accountancy profession in Nigeria, as well as examination body, is the voice of knowledge, expertise, integrity, and service for the common good. Is the peak of the pack with its impressive antecedents and track record of immense contributions to national and global development, with the output of its members in the form of financial statements and opinions thereon. ICAN speaks to leadership at all levels. It cautions against profligacy. It preaches prudence and drives sustainability initiatives. This discerning, eagle-eyed, and transparent approach to resource management and governance is what ICAN members represent. Over the ages, the empires of kings who listened to his members prospered, while those who turned deaf ears were ruined by their obstinate. Well, neither will the hood make the monk. As a body, we are persuaded that the distinguished members of the National Assembly will not yield to this unpatriotic call for the fragmentation of the accountancy profession by whatever guise. Accountancy is a distinct, globally reputed profession regulated by the International Federation of Accountants, a body which ICAN joined international peers to form in 1977. Those who seek to be members of this noble profession, therefore, should explore the 2 available legal opportunities to realize their dreams, rather than seek to build empires that will be a deception. It will be a drain pipe on the national treasury. On behalf of Council, I declare that the defense of the ICAN Act at all costs is a task that must be done. Support for government's anti-corruption crusade. By this investiture, I dare say that ICAN has just opened a new chapter of hope, of shared vision, of commitment of service, of prosperity and common good for Nigeria and the business community. The banner of integrity will be lifted higher, both within and outside the profession. Over the years, ICAN has been in the forefront of anti-corruption crusade. In 2015, the Institute launched a whistleblowers fund in the sum of 50 million naira to support our members who may be persecuted for blowing the whistle. It is heartening that the government keyed into this initiative as part of its strategies to drive the anti-corruption war. As a result, a lot of stolen resources have been recovered. To reinforce the achievements so far recorded, we deploy